just accepted Gina.
Okay.
And then
it's me.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey.
What's up?
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. We're waiting on our fourth.
We're waiting on our old man.
What?
We here.
We here.
Here we are.
We here. We're breathing.
I would probably like.
Well, we don't have to worry about that here.
What's up? What's up?
Nothing much, man. How's everything going?
I almost came on here with my little wolf mask, but I ain't wanna ruin the
Want to
party.
scare nobody?
Man, that's a lot.
Huh? It looks a lot like this.
A little too raw for people.
It looks like this, but it's just scarier.
Right.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Hello, people. This is the HNA Midday Rundown.
Rundown.
Ooh.
Because we're already about to run down one of our hosts.
We're surely running down. We got to keep it moving.
Okay.
Oh, she smiled. Look.
Okay.
She smiled.
Okay.
A lovely day.
Lovely day. Lovely day.
Can you hear me? Am I in?
We can't
we
hear you
hear
'cause
you.
you sound Androidian, and I don't speak that.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
How about now?
Uh-oh.
Do you hear me now?
We hear you.
You're a little pixelated, but
Very pixelated. Are you connected to Wi-Fi?
She said very
He's
pixelated.
He's frozen.
Mm-mm.
So
Well,
anyway, we're going to start the discussion, and I'm going to start it with Miss Gina, because Gina has more children than me.
And
yeah, I do.
And we didn't think it was possible.
Wow, okay. Well, that's what
So,
you did. That's
Gina,
why
I want to know
you shouldn't be
how
sleeping on me. Oh.
how do you juggle it? How do you juggle that?
Yeah,
well,
that's a good start too. Now that I think about it,
good start on that is 7 of them are grown and out the house, so that kind of helps. But when she said, "How do you juggle that?" 6 out of 8 is on their own, so there's that. But before they became adults, yeah, it was a little tricky, especially raising girls. So the mother-daughter dynamic. Those that got daughters, they know. So yeah. So just grace of God, honestly, and patience, I guess. Or
did you get advice from other parents or other, like, you hang out with certain people, family, friends, moms, and they're like, oh, well, do this and this will work. Is there anything you got like that along the way?
The funny part is my family dynamic is a little shambled.
Different.
So
Same.
that happened where they have nieces, they have aunts and uncles, but they wasn't really kind of in the picture. And the ones that were, one of them did not have kids, so it's hard to get input from somebody that doesn't have that experience. So you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it was a lot of, and kids, they have a way of pitting people against you. So when they're young, so you have to deal with that dynamic as well. Grandpa, I'm close with my dad, so he helped when he could, when he wasn't, working and everything. Yeah. Like I said, it's just parenting. And I've raised my brothers and sisters when my parents was divorced and my mom had to work. So I already knew how to change diapers and all that from 6.
So you were just OJT, on the job training, just
actually
whatever
it was
works.
No, actually it was transferable, because I was doing all that with my sisters and brothers when my mom had to work. So gotcha. I just had a kind of a break because when I became an adult, I was like, oh, I could do me. I don't gotta do my, be the second mom to my brothers and sisters. So then when I had my own kids, it wasn't like, ooh, let me figure out how to do this. No,
Okay,
it's
got
like
you.
kind of riding a bike. So
Yeah.
it's just, I haven't rode that bike in a minute. You know what I mean? So,
That's okay not to ride the bike sometimes.
yeah, exactly, that part. So, yeah. And like I said, it helped that I had God helping me through all of that, because unfortunately I had went through marriages that didn't work out. So I still
While
had to be
still maintaining everything.
right. So I just, like my stepfather used to say, God rest his soul, one monkey don't stop a show. So, and I've been on my own since I was 12. So
Wow.
yeah. So
surviving is not an issue.
no. No.
Got you. Well, if I could answer,
Yeah.
I feel
I'm
like
surprised
this
I don't
at
have
times.
gray hair. Honestly, it's by the grace of God I don't have gray hair with all the stress that my kids have put me through.
Take mine, please.
But isn't it a blessing though? But hold on, isn't it a blessing? Even
Gray
though
hair?
Now,
No.
hold on. I did not say I was complaining. Let's get it clear.
Okay,
I was not
just checking.
complaining. I was saying I'm glad. Blessed.
That's what I'm talking about.
This sign language is great.
Because nobody, well, first of all, nobody don't even believe how old I am any damn way. So
Yeah, true.
that part. So
that part.
So yeah.
Well, if I could answer, it's partially transferable, of course, and then just, I mean, me and my mom talk all the time, and she's like, we raise our kids different, but we're raising our kids in different eras, right?
Correct.
So our era is technology. Any screen, it's a screen era, I say. Everybody's on the internet doing something some type of way. So I have to find my balance, which I have with the internet and social media with the kids and the screen, so it's a lot of different things that factor into raising kids now versus before.
Yeah.
But I just do the best I can. I pray. I'm blessed to have my mom, so I definitely go to her when I need her, and just figure it out. And sometimes I have to have discussions with my spouse about certain things, certain situations. My son's in middle school, so he wants to hang out with friends. He wants
of
to
course he's at
stay
that
the
age.
night,
Yeah.
and I just
it's
I
not
have
cool
to
hang out with your parents. No.
Right. I'm like lame now, so
we all been there though.
But
we all been there. That's the good thing. So we know what it's like.
I'm just the provider. That's all. I just provide, I guess.
Right. That part.
So it's definitely a balance at all levels, but I definitely I have a couple of primary good resources that I use, and God is one of those. And I just take it day by day. But I also, one thing I've noticed that I do lately is I watch other moms, their parenting styles, their patience, because I have small patience, and it helps me to grow, to be a better parent, to be more patient, because these are kids that don't know anything. Right. And sometimes I look at them as if they should know, or they do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have to
sometimes you gotta reel it in and forget.
Yeah, I have to reel it in and realize this 6-year-old does not know what this is. So for me, it's a lot of that. But I definitely watch other parents and listen to what they say. Gina, Dom, I listen to you guys too. I just take in what I can and apply it where it needs to be.
And that's it. And to have what it says, it takes a village. And I guess I'm old school, so I'm a strong proponent.
I believe that's so true as well, because if you don't have a lot of people, helping out, then it makes it very hard. And I think that's one of the things that the older folks had. I agree with you, Regina, because when you think about it, like when I was coming up, you had your grandparents that still helped out.
Yes.
Right. And so you were with your grandparents, or they helped out in the afternoon, however the dynamic worked.
That's more cultural now.
Right, I get. And then you had the kids who were out doing what they had to do, working or whatever. And then you had the kids coming up were raised under the same type of understanding that the parents came through. So then it was always the help of teaching another. And then so now it's a little different now. And
way different.
Right. So it's interesting. I mean, when you think about it in that perspective, I mean, that makes it, that's just interesting. So, I mean, the dynamic, it's never easy. It's never going to be easy, because when you think about it, like, I tip my hat off. I say it all the time. Like, I just had a conversation earlier this last week in regards to like tipping my hat off to my mom, because it was like, you know, the different things that she actually went through as a single mom. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, was not easy, bro. And being there when she was 22 years old, you understand? And making the necessary adjustments and decisions, man, I just tipped my hat
that young mind.
Right.
Yeah.
I just tipped my hat off to my mom. So it's so interesting. So I have 3 women up here right now. And it's like all 3 of you, I tip my hat off to you if no one has ever said it to you, because no, seriously. I mean, honestly, because it's like, yo, single motherhood is so tough in today's society that it's like, and it's running rampant.
Yeah, it's like the norm.
It's right. That is the problem that I'm talking about. It's like the norm.
There are women who want to be single moms. And, you know, that's just.
I didn't
at the end of the day,
exactly.
I just wanted to say, listen, man, look, I tip my hat off to you because, man, I remember what it was. And so when you look at life, and I don't mean to like hijack, but I'm just talking my piece, you understand, which is how I feel about it, right? Right now in this realm, it's like, yo, no matter what area you end up in, meaning on the hierarchy scale, some don't have it. They didn't grow into it. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's like, it makes it a little bit more complicated for them to, you understand, for people to make their ascensions because of where they start out. But the single fact that you are able to continue moving forward in a positive direction, right? That has to be God's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, and that's a good thing. So that's what I have to say.
I think too, like a lot of us who have switched over to entrepreneurship, well, for me, like today the kids are home and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to get anything done because they're here. And it's like, I'm on the computer, they come in and bother me.
Yep.
And I'm on the laptop, I'm going live. I need y'all to be quiet for an hour, you know? So it's all of those kind of, the struggles are just different with, you know, from back when we were growing up versus now, you know, where, you know, we had people, friends' house we could go to or whatever. And it's like, now we're trying to balance being on our screens and with our kids at the same time, because most of our jobs are what? On our phones now.
On our phones.
So it's different, but it's just definitely trial and error. I think it's just trial and error. If you have somebody, that you trust, a neighbor, a friend, a family, you know, definitely, you know, and help them out too. Shoot, so you can get some help. Make it a 50-50 thing, you know, but it is hard and it can be hard, but I think it's just trial and error and just adjustment, you know, and it's just making plans. Maybe you need to write out what you're going to do on your day and what you're going to do with the kids in the day. And
just have to write out. That's what I got to get back into.
Isn't that the whole thing about being like a business though? It's like, you know, you have to make these critical decisions all the time. So that's like,
mom guilt is like the realest thing in the world.
Right.
The realest.
What is?
The mom
guilt.
What is that?
Guilt. Yeah.
That's where if you live your life like people always do, you feel bad because you're a mom and your kids are. What, Dominique? We can't hear you.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
We can't hear you, Dom.
Wow.
Mom guilt is something I struggle with every single minute
day.
of every single day.
Church.
Mom guilt is when you know you need
Please
something,
comment if you have
but
mom
you think
guilt.
about the kids. Mom guilt is when you know you have to work, but then you know the kids should be doing something fun because it's not their fault. You have to work. Mom guilt is when you feel like you need a break, but then you're calculating the time and
you
when
feel
you
bad.
haven't spent,
you feel
and
bad
you feel
to live your
guilty.
life.
Yes.
Mom guilt is when you want to take a nap and they don't, and you feel bad. And you're like, I gotta put you to sleep because I'm tired.
Where's my tambourine when church? When you start
sitting here with y'all and multitasking, creating a new course, and my kids haven't really seen me all day.
Okay.
Preach.
Yeah,
Tell it.
Same.
Preach.
Mom guilt is when you lay down with a dead beat and you still got to work really hard to figure everything out by yourself.
Preach.
Yes.
Mom
Preach.
guilt.
I learned about mom guilt, honestly, about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I went to a event, and we were all having, it was like it was a vision board party, and it was a bunch of moms, and one girl on her board put mom guilt, and I'm like, what is mom guilt? And so she started talking about, like Dominique said, I want to hang out, I want to chill, I want to break, I want a glass of water to myself, and if the kids want it, I give it to them because I don't want to feel guilty for it. Or I do feel guilty, so I give, or I do, or I, spare or compromise and all that. And I'm like, I'm not alone.
The thing about it is, it's the fact of, with my kids, my mom guilt runs so deep that I overcompensate. All right? So, like, if their dad doesn't show up, they get whatever they want.
Yeah.
If they break something, or I feel the guilt or the burden that I work so much, or that I don't have help, or if I get stressed out. Mom guilt is when you get so anxious with all the noise in the world and the guilt to where you're like, and then you have to compensate for the fact that you said, So
there's squirrels in my pants.
So you have to. So, like, I already know. As soon as I'm done, I gotta go buy toys and stuff.
I literally made caramel apples because if I didn't do that before this Zoom, I would feel effing guilty for that, because I know that they're up, they're wired up. It's Halloween, they're ready to go have fun and have candy, and it's like they're not doing anything until tonight. So they were like, "You do the apples," and we still got a pumpkin to carve. Wow! I gotta go rush and carve the pumpkin when we get done. So it's just those things that kids throw at you all the time, and you have to respond.
Before I embarked on this and this journey, and then going for job interviews and stuff. What are your multitask? Can you multitask? Yeah, I could do that in my sleep. When you're a mom, that's a superpower.
It is.
It's a superpower
because you got to remember everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Every little thing. Practices. There are uniforms. I need to buy my daughter a Girl Scout vest. That is literally still on my mind, and I ain't forgot about it yet. It's just always, it just seems like I'm always doing something. I'm always my mind is thinking about something or the next thing.
When I had all the kids in the house, only time I had a break is if I went to the bathroom.
And you probably didn't get a break then, because Dominique said her boys had their fingers under the door.
Hold on. Everybody deserves a break sometime. Come on now, that ain't right.
Not with all the kids I had. I couldn't even go to the bathroom. So what you doing?
First of all, mine don't even say, what are you doing? My son, he busts open the door and he goes, "You go pee-pee?"
And
I'm like this. I'm like, get out. That's like my one rule. If I'm in the bathroom or the kitchen, get away from me. Those are my
that's my space. Exactly.
That's my space.
Now, what is it about that, ladies? Can you help me with that?
Like, what is it about that? Help you with out.
Because all right.
Why is it the bathroom? What's the big deal about the bathroom?
Because
that's our space. That's the only place we can be us for a few minutes.
He's trying to be funny, and he's not even funny.
I'm not.
You just told me the boys had their fingers.
That's a real question.
I'm gonna give it to him because
you said what?
I said you seem like you went to smoke, so I'm gonna give it to you. So
yes, give it to him.
The bathroom is where everybody goes, right? Literally
to hide.
Yes. And that's not space. When everybody's bothering us,
I pray in the bathroom. I go and pray.
Hey,
praying. I'm not mad at you praying.
I literally had
we go in the bathroom to get away from everybody.
Yes, to get away from everybody. People. Yes.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to do nothing. I don't care if you think.
What about when
I don't care if you think I died.
Like running the tub and having bubbles and having a little wine.
Leave us alone.
Oh, I ain't had that. That's not even in my...
And I hate when people check on me when I'm like hiding in the bathroom. Like I'm hiding. Okay.
When you want
I'm like,
people to check on you, they
I'm
don't.
the last 3 weeks in on Instagram. I didn't pick 72 TikTok sounds. Don't come disrupt me and ask me if I'm okay.
Okay.
I got Alexas. I got Echoes. If something happened to me, all I gotta do is say life alert. We good.
That's it. Hey. Yeah. Let me have my space.
Don't check on me. Don't
Even
call.
Superman
Don't write.
and Batman needed rest. Understand?
They needed their spot.
Yes.
But you know what? I'll say this though. As much as I would bust in on my mom, once I got out of the house and I would come back and visit or whatever, like that's where we go have our talks, is the bathroom.
Right.
It's so funny. We both go right to that's where we navigate to. But yeah,
Well,
that bathroom, if them bathroom walls could talk, it'd be like, damn girl, you all right? Girl.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that's the only space we have. I mean, the closet don't work. The closet ain't got no lock on the door.
No.
You got to go in the bathroom.
Right.
Got your own space.
Still trying to get in through the cracks.
Okay.
Right.
You done it now?
We hungry.
I can't right now.
Aren't they always hungry?
Get some water.
Always.
That's my number one thing. Go get some water.
Just finished feeding them 5 minutes ago, and then they acted like CPS need to be called. Get out of here.
I'm like, I told my son, don't ever tell me you starving again, because you don't know what that means.
Yes.
Don't use that word.
To the wrong people. They be like,
it's that part.
Be concerned? No, motherfucker, don't be concerned.
I just gave him 2 peanuts.
Stay in your lane.
5
Stay
minutes
in
ago.
your lane. Because the ones that really do need it, y'all motherfuckers be like this. So don't mind your business.
I find myself at home a lot. Like I carry around my phone and my laptop. I found myself like this all the time with my laptop, trying to find somewhere quiet with stable Wi-Fi, with no kids, no interruptions, no TV.
Right.
I don't want to step on no toy that's gonna blow up on me or nothing. I just want a clear space, and a lot of times we just don't have that as entrepreneurs.
So, question. I have a question.
Yes.
So then, wouldn't clear space be outside?
No, not when cars are driving by.
What is wrong with you? We have to work.
Talking about, can I go?
Don't people hold on? Wait. In today's society,
you mean, Dom.
Hold on. In today's society, doesn't everyone have a computer?
Pause.
Does not everyone have a computer?
Pause.
Right?
No.
Pause. What did I tell you, Sharelle? I just said it earlier, didn't I?
I said. You know what? No. The answer is no.
Just elaborate bullshit ideas.
No. You don't go outside. It ain't gonna work, bro.
No, it don't.
Our neighbors got dogs.
And we need Wi-Fi. Why do we want to be uncomfortable with the different weather temperatures and everything else? Who wants to hear the wind blow?
Winter's approaching. What are you
to
talking about? Winter's approaching. You want me to put on my LA gear jacket and go outside?
Yes, and then you know what else? I want to be in the inside, because at the end of the day, even if I take my kids to the park, they're not at like the age level to where they need, you got to be on the stuff with them.
Yeah, you
do.
And they don't feel weather either. They don't feel the weather. They don't know that it's
feel it.
Just
they
keep
don't
on
get
going.
tired.
Just keep on going. Let's get it.
Sir.
Yep.
That's how you playing with the kids, bro. Let's go.
I'm like a 30-minute park mom. You got 30 minutes to go crazy, and don't ask me to.
What'd you say?
Hey, man. Yo, at least you gave him 30, though. Hold on. At least you gave him 30. At least you gave him 30, though. That's not wrong with that.
Yeah, work outdoors.
I'm the listen.
Yeah, you can go on and do that, bro. Chop your tree while you out there.
She's a 30-minute mom. I'm the let's take a picture and I will Canva you onto a playground virtually.
To show how good of a mom I am.
I'll edit you in there, bro.
Oh, no, we're not going to go. No, that's not right.
I'll edit you in there. I got you.
Yes, all the ladies are saying we're built for the inside. Those are out. We're not supposed to be working outdoors. No. Sorry, Philip. You've been axed on that.
Nah, I like being outdoors. When I was
okay. You softened it up. Okay.
Yes, but how are you gonna work outdoors?
Say what now?
How am I gonna do this outside?
Oh, you can't.
Just like that. That's a laptop.
Unless you got one of those portable Wi-Fi's you bring with you.
I have it, but it's so
She
slow.
has one, yeah.
It's slow.
Oh.
I cannot do that. I need to be right next to. Listen, my Wi-Fi is right here next to me. Okay, I'm never far from it. You see,
okay.
It's in my hand.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. What you say? She don't want nobody slow now. That means everything. Internet.
Nobody slow. Nothing. If you too slow, when I wake up, I'm like this.
Me too. I'm definitely like, get up, hurry up. I said it one time, boy, I gotta say it again. Get up.
Because if I know there's things I need to do, I can't focus. I can't focus unless I get it done.
Y'all would be yelling at me. So it's gonna take me a minute. I'm gonna just keep.
It's gonna take you a minute.
Yeah, I'm too old
real
to
with
be
it.
lying and shit.
You're a slow waker upper.
Hey,
Devin.
Go get her and it'll take me a minute.
When I'm up, I'm up. I'm like,
but I'm not like, oh, Jack, bow. That's not me. I'm gonna play with the snooze button a little bit before I get up. Sorry.
You're a snoozer?
Yeah.
Dang. I tried
Does
that
mean
life.
you're a snoozer?
I tried that life. I can't do it.
Well,
yo, in nursing, I don't think you actually have an option like that, do you?
No, your ass be late. You don't want to be late because somebody's waiting on you to get there so they can take.
You gotta relieve somebody, baby. You gotta relieve it. Gotta get it.
Yeah, I love working at night. I actually kind of miss that. I like working at night. Nobody's around.
Now, why is that?
And all the lit people work at night. All the fun people work at night.
That part.
And you get to eat with everybody.
Fun people at night. All the bosses that be up your ass and on your neck like a vampire, they out after 5. And you all gotta deal with all that. Right. That part.
Nobody important is there, just the fun people who just want to do their job, make a little extra on a night shift, and go home. Make that extra $2 at night.
That's
it. That extra.
I actually didn't know I wanted to do night shift until I picked it because they offered more money. And then I was like, oh, well, I can do this. And then I had
people be themselves on night shift. We have all the big wigs at 9 to 5. Everybody, acting like, they back on the plantation. No, you can't say nothing.
Boss
is coming. A boss is coming.
Exactly.
And that right there. Hold on. And that right there is the reason. Right. And that right there is the reason why it's like, that trying to keep that juggling going on that entrepreneurship is so important. I mean,
speaking of importance,
charge your phone, Tanya, and come back.
Speaking of importance, I think that it would be so important to go to Marble Slab and get get the cookies that I had.
So juggling entrepreneurship, you can take your kids to get ice cream while you're in
now
work. Yeah. What was it, Dominique? Was it a cookie? You said it was a cookie.
It was a cookie.
Was it a Toll House cookie?
Toll House.
It was okay, so they made it with Oreos and the Hershey's white chocolate bar.
No macadamia nuts?
I don't know, but it was
she just ate it. She don't know.
But you know what would be really good with that? I'm just saying, if so happens that it would be convenient for somebody to do that for me, I think that 2 of those cookies and a small cup of soft vanilla.
I sound about. I'm not really into white chocolate, but okay. Well,
I hope somebody hear that order. Okay.
Wait, let me rephrase that. How can I say I don't like white chocolate when I have dated outside my race once upon a time? Okay, that don't apply. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's a good thing too.
Does.
Dating,
how is
parenting, entrepreneurship.
How is that?
Right. No,
or dating.
Huh?
How was it?
You've seen one, you've seen them all.
You won't do it again, huh?
No, I mean.
Oh my God. Tell Bill to get off the camera, bruh. What was he?
According
Italian,
to you live.
A who?
Italian.
Oh, okay.
Italian
Stallion?
Greek. I dated a Greek guy. Yeah.
Oh, you international with yours.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I have everybody in my family, so yeah, I guess so. I mean,
wow.
I don't look at this. I just look at the person.
Yeah, that's sweet. I like that.
You said you don't look at what?
Back.
I don't look at this. I look at the person.
Yo, that's so important. That's so important because without that, I mean, that doesn't really matter because we're all still one. Right. So it's like it really doesn't matter. We're just different shapes. So you know if that is the extent to your range and reasoning and rhyme, man, that to me is the stupidest thing that you could ever do to yourself because as people, there's a variety of shades that you can be. I mean, look at the rainbow. Correct. I mean, the rainbow is beautiful.
I got a rainbow in my house. Definitely.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, I mean, like my mother always said, you see one, you seen them all. So, it's that.
Okay. All right. I won't ask any other. I have a lot of questions, but we'll save that for the Nocturnal Notary podcast that you have. We can talk about.
I ain't got no shame in my game or nothing. I'm gonna give you the real. First of all, been there, done that, and I'm too old to be sitting up here trying to. Well, maybe I could think of something how to circumvent that question. Nah, I got time.
That's me. That's me now.
That's it.
Okay. So what do we want to talk about now? What else do we want to mention, or what are some things that we all run into as parents?
Okay, since we're on a discussion about parenting and juggling that, so what damn, it was on the tip of my tongue. So how do we circumvent the mom guilt? Let me not sound sexist because there are single dads out there too. So just to give y'all a shout out if nobody's, acknowledging that part. So how do we combat that? Any suggestions?
I think it's just how you manage your time. It just goes back to that. I'm horrible with it, but I'm learning as I go. But it's definitely time management for sure. Like you have to block that time out for you, for your kids, for your friend, spouse, significant other, boo thing, backup person, whatever you want to call that. But I definitely think it's just time. You just have to time it. Like I know for a fact, like a lot of times when Dominique and I are trying to create or schedule courses, workshops and stuff, she's like, all right, so what time do you have? And I'm like, well, kids got school at this time. So I have from morning until now, the kids gonna bug me for 2 hours and then I can have another couple hours in my evening where I can, so it's definitely balance and just figuring out what works best for you and the kids so that you don't feel guilty if the kids are missing out, that kind of thing. That's what I would say.
Okay.
We do a lot of ice cream around here. I buy the big things of popsicles and I'm like, go get a popsicle and go that way. Like I try to just do little stuff like that too. So I do take time when I can and I just make it the best I can with the time that I have.
Okay.
Definitely. I didn't grow up with huh?
No, I'm sorry, I'll let you finish.
No, I'm good. Dominique, what about you? How do you think you can combat
with being a parent and an entrepreneur?
The mom guilt so much more so.
Mom guilt
and entrepreneurship.
I have no idea. Honestly. That's my biggest
a good
struggle.
Answer too.
Yeah.
That's my biggest struggle.
Same.
I feel it all the time, all day, every day. I struggle really, really bad with that.
And it lingers, right? It's like here and it never goes.
Yeah, it's like pressure, like in your body.
It is. It's a lot of pressure, you know. It's a lot.
I think her volume might be messed up or something.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Because it just.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, I think something's going on with her. You know, she's.
Can you hear me?
Internet stuff is. Okay, yeah, we hear you.
Hello.
Now.
Yeah, well, you can hear you now.
No, but it's really hard for me, I feel like, because I feel a lot of mom guilt outside of like having 2 businesses, taking care of everything, knowing like putting all these deadlines, like it's November, and you know, HNA doesn't say no in November.
Okay.
So
we just stay on
right.
in November.
Right.
On ever. Anyway. So like right now, it's like this would be a prime time when we finish with this to like this morning we started very, very early to create something that we've had in the works for quite a while. So to now create that, but then have the deadlines of our entire November calendar, the deadlines of all these other aspects. And it's like, okay, so I need to finish this course so we can then put it out because we have it on the schedule for November. So it needs to be done now. November is like tomorrow. We have to create ticketing sites, get all these things in order to get together. And it's like, okay, well, but I also have the aspect of my kids had therapy today, but then it's like, I couldn't really do that because again, I'm working on the slides, but they still had it. So somebody had to fill in for me. And then, would it be a nice, cool day to take them to the park? Yes. It's also a holiday-ish, whatever. And it's like you feel a lot of guilt for like a lot of aspects. Plus, we all have stressors outside of entrepreneurship and relationship and everything. So it's a lot. It's definitely a whole bunch. There's like no, if I knew a surefire way to where it wouldn't be this hard, oh, absolutely, I would figure it out. But it is hard. It's such a struggle. I wish I knew how to manage that. And I'm the solution king, okay? And
we know. So if you can't figure it out, we all asked out.
Because it's like I've always had stressors like with my daughter and stuff because like you're always, I feel like once you become a mother, it's like you feel so much guilt. Plus I had my daughter young. I was young. So it's like all the aspects of being a young adult and being a parent.
Growing up fast.
Her having like a father that's not in the picture. Like I spent a lot of years trying to make up for people that were not there.
Same.
But now I find myself doing the same thing for my son. So I have not mastered it.
Don't feel bad. I got 8 kids and I haven't mastered that 100% either.
It's just so hard because I don't even know. I wish I knew how, because I feel like my stress would go down a whole lot.
Substantially, yeah.
Like it's honestly like that's majority of my stress, because when you're a mom, we have to not only manage our schedules, but we have to manage our children's schedules, right?
Correct.
So we have their schedules, we have their needs, their wants. We have to deal with our traumas. We have to pretend like we're okay 24/7. We're constantly apologizing. Well, I'm the mom that says I'm sorry. If I cry, I'm like, I'm sorry. If I sneeze, I'm sorry. All day, I'm sorry. Every time like I have a mental breakdown, because I have a few. I mean, I've already had like 2, and what time is it? Almost 3. So 2 mental episodes in one day so far. But the day is young. I'm expecting
and tomorrow's a new day.
Okay.
Because I feel anxious. I feel anxious a lot. Because a lot of anxiety comes with entrepreneurship and dealing with trauma and having children and having to compensate for 2 parents.
That part.
And that's regardless of if you have anybody in the picture, because I felt heavy, like 10 times more mom guilt before my relationship now. But now it's a different side of guilt because I'm working, I'm taking care of stuff, but then he's like doing therapy or filling in or jumping.
Right, you feel bad
and then I'm
for
like,
that.
And then I'm like,
yeah,
am I a piece of shit? I'm a piece of shit.
exactly.
I'm a piece of shit today. Like that's what goes on.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like,
And then the good
be
parent,
better.
bad parent thing too.
That's
That
the
kills
thing.
me.
So now
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
different. Now it's a different. Like, oh, I welcome the help. It's like all the help I've ever wished for in like forever, right? It's to the point to where my mother's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you never had help, and now you have it, and you're mad you have it. And I'm like, no, but it makes me feel like I'm a
you want the help,
or
but you
I'm
feel
not
bad.
doing everything, which is weird. And I'm like,
but I want to do it all.
Right.
Yeah.
But then when
I
you
don't
do it all, you still complain. So you know what I mean?
Listen, I promise you, I was thinking this morning, I was like, I should have just been. I think I want to retire and be a housewife.
Lucky for you, Natanya. I still got one more to go.
Been there, done that. You don't want to do that either, honey. You're gonna feel useless as hell.
I do.
You don't.
I just want to have like, and now I just really want to book a hotel room and stare at the ceiling.
Yes.
That's it. I just want to book a hotel room.
I want a mom's trip.
And just lay in the bed. Like, I don't want to do no activities, nothing. I just want to lay down.
Thank you.
In silence.
That part. Just do me. The last time I did that was, I had gotten into an argument with my then husband. He's no longer here. And I got mad. And I was like, you know what? I planned a weekend trip by myself and booked the hotel room, and the whole weekend I was watching TV, sleeping, and just ordering food. That's it. My phone blowing up, talk about, so you're not coming back home? I don't know.
Tear it up. I don't care. Tear it up.
So it was so bad I had to turn my phone off. But I needed to do that because I was going through between working, taking care of home, taking care of husband, the disabled husband, then my two kids, the babies that was here, and then dealing with corrections when I was working there, and then moving here and then dealing with all of that. I was like, nah, no.
But you still, and the hardest thing is you have to navigate the stress because you don't want to bring what you got going on at home to work because you don't want to buy your business. And then you don't want to bring what's going on at work home because they don't deserve that. So it's still so much mentally to
Pause. Can you do a wedding tomorrow? I remember why I called you.
What's today?
Monday.
What time tomorrow?
Anytime between 10 and 2, Botanic Gardens.
Yeah, it'll have to be like at 10.
All right, so I'm going to send you the number because I can't do it. Okay, let's keep going.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, so
don't give that time up yet. Hold off on that time.
Now when I did this impromptu excursion, initially it was looked upon that I must have ran away from some lover or something. I barely want to deal with your ass. Look at that. No.
Why would I find somebody else?
To get on my last nerve.
To get on my nerves.
Right. That part. No. I just wanted to get away from the kids and you and get me. I wanted to know what it felt like up and not have nobody calling me for something. You know what I mean?
You know, my alone time feels weird sometimes.
Can we talk about that?
Talk about
How do you feel about, like, you know, the fact of, like, somebody always needs us?
The name of the game.
It came with the territory, but sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, I'm human. I get burnt out.
I do too.
It feels good to know that you're wanted, but then at the same token, it pisses me off that I am being wanted like for everything. You know what I'm saying? You need that for you. It's like either it's not there, or it's half-assed there, or they do way too much, and then it's like, oh, you're fucking up. I'll just do it any damn way. You know what I'm saying? When you do get the help.
Yes.
So
just let me do it. Let me done right.
Yes. Can you repeat that? Repeat it.
That sometimes either you get, it doesn't help, the help doesn't help you, or they half-ass do it, or they do, and it's like, oh, damn, you fucking it up. It's not how I wanted it. I'll just do it. I'll forget it. I'll do it myself. Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you.
But see, the detriment to that is then
is what?
The detriment of that is when you ask for the help, you can't, when you ask for help and you get it, you unless you specify how you want that done, nobody's going to know how you want it but you. And not everybody is you. You understand? So even because my kids used to get on me, well, when I would have them clean and stuff and it wasn't to my specifications, unless you show them how to do that to your specifications, they're not going to get it right.
They're not going to know.
Because they're going to buy how they did it and how you want to do it. And then that's where the miscommunication come in. And then that person feel like, well, fuck it. I ain't going to help you no damn more. You understand? And then when you really want to help, now you like kind of, put in your mouth like, damn, now I need the help. And I kind of went like that to my help. You understand? So
yeah.
I'm only speaking from experience with my kids, because that's how my kids was like,
let's ask
too rough.
Do you have mom guilt?
Dad guilt.
Papa guilt.
Yeah, Papa guilt.
What I have guilt for?
Took you too long to think about it.
No. You have to process the question and you have to answer it correctly. And there's multiple facets to this question.
Okay, multiple facets. Tell me.
Okay.
What's the facets?
We have to look at time frames and situations and then say that what I miss because of all of those different things in categories, right? What I miss is the 2-parent household.
Yes.
That's what
yeah.
Okay. And that's why I said there's multiple facets of that.
Why?
Right?
Correct.
Why? Because the 2-family household is so important. When you look at the responsibility of a woman, y'all just said it on here so many times. You look at the responsibility of a woman, it's like you don't get enough respect. You understand? And it's where you want more. And it's where, at times, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like you get a feeling of, you got to be this just to get that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And so it's so much that goes into a woman. And then at the same time, you have a man. A man is going to be a man and how a man is going to be. However that is, that's based upon...
I know before you finish, not to negate nothing what you're saying, but I noticed that, now maybe it's just me, but I worked around men for 17 years, and it seemed like when men talk in a room full of women, that they elevate their voice a lot higher than it normally be than when men is in the room.
Okay, so now, what that is, and and I want to just say that humbly. No. I'm about to break that conversation down. Okay, so in my head, man thinking, talking, right? It's where when men deal with men, as an example, no one hears that. But when men are talking, they talk and they try to. I don't know if it's a try, but it's how men talk to men. And so a lot of times in conversation, no, seriously, and it's a lot of times in conversation, we're talking to a woman. It's those expressions that we are normally used to giving when a man talks to a man, if you do not take the time to desensitize it effectively, you understand what I'm saying? If you do not take the time to, well, a woman is supposed to be a little bit more sensitive than a man. She's supposed to be compassionate and understanding.
We are.
Why?
I didn't say delicate. I did not say delicate. How can a delicate woman raise a strong man? That don't even make sense.
Every
That
woman
can't
has
happen.
a little bit of delicacy in her.
No. Hold on. All I'm saying is, if you're not a strong woman, you can't raise a strong man. Because at the end of the day, it takes the neck. The word of God said it is the neck and the head. Okay? The neck and the head. One can't work without the necks. You have the neck. Where if you don't have the neck, how the head gonna move? Yeah, how the head is gonna move if you don't have the neck? So you need both, the neck and the head, and they work in unison. You understand? But there's an order still of operation. So at the end of the day, two-family household, that's what I miss. I miss the two-family household. I think that is so important because you need the head and you need the neck. That's what I'm saying.
Stop it. Sharelle, stop it.
That's what T-Pain do with his head and his neck.
We need some.
No, but it's a valid. I mean, it's valid. It's valid. But there have been now. I agree with what you're saying, Philip. But I'm going to touch on that. It has to be a two. I agree. Kids thrive better in a two-parent household. But it has to be a two-parent household that both parents are equally pouring into their children. Okay, yes. Because I've been in a marriage.
You were a married single mother. I was a married single mother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is fucked up. A married single mother. Yeah. How are you a married single?
It's like more work. It's like more work.
Yes, because
you're waiting on them to step up and they don't. Continuously feel into.
Oh shit! That's wow. That's heavy.
Yeah. Single mother.
Yeah.
Listen,
I became a single mom because I did not want to raise two men. I had my son and I didn't want to raise his dad too. So I said, you know what? I will let them take care of you and I'm going to take care of the kids. Because I cannot raise two men at the same time.
I triggered myself. Hold on, I triggered myself before even bringing up this fucking conversation. But here it is. I went through, perfect example. My first marriage. Our first child together, right, was Daniel's older brother, right? And he was like, Junior was like, I don't know, 2 months? Yeah, 2 months old. And I was tired. I mean, like physically exhausted, right? Because you know you gotta get up in the middle of the night and all that crap, right?
You're all over the place with a 2-month-old.
Right. So I asked that man, right, if he can, make bottles, right? And I said, I'll show you how to make them. So it can alleviate me from having to do everything. Right. So his response was, "Oh, that's woman's work."
Did he?
Is he still alive?
Did you hit him?
No.
See the face?
No,
you see
I
the
know.
face?
See, I don't advocate violence all the time. Like Bruce Lee said, fighting, the art of fighting.
Not all the time.
Not all. So I fought him, but with this.
We got you, girl.
I was like, okay. So it's woman's work? Okay. So I said, I gotta go to the store, right? I put the bottles and they were sterilized.
Prepared everything.
But no, I did not prepare them. I just sterilized the bottles and I left the milk and everything. And I didn't open it or nothing. And I went out and I dipped out for 3 hours on purpose. And when I came back, because the mom guilt came in and be like, you shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
So the mom guilt got the better of me and I went back. And you know what? That mofo had his bottles done.
He figured it out. Will I be?
And I was like, oh, who? I said, oh, you, because at the time, my sister-in-law lived in the same building where we lived at. So I was like, oh, so you had your sister come help you? He's like, no, I just called. No, I just read the instructions. Oh,
you had help.
Bravo.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
First time.
Hold on, wait. Okay.
What?
Wow. That's just interesting. So that was the original thing that you asked for, and they never put it together. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Until you left?
Right.
He was forced. He had to be forced.
Correct.
Okay.
Men don't know how to do shit themselves until the woman leaves.
I got to that point. Well, look, just like you didn't need no instructions to make a baby with me, right? Yes. Right. So you did that with the bus and learning how to do.
Hey, Regine, you can't throw shots like that. You can't throw shots like I'm talking for all the men who can't get on this channel right now. You threw a major shot.
It's only
she did it.
You're guilty.
All she's saying is
it's only a shot if you're guilty.
I feel like
I hit dog hollers to me. Okay.
Yeah, but you know what? What I think is, I really feel like there should be a way by now. It's 2022 that for the future women, nobody should get pregnant unless the sex was very, very good and longer than 3 minutes.
Okay, we got some boundaries with that.
A lot of our problems because you got to think if they don't put in effort there.
Well, if we were adding up all my kids,
we're having a bad day the next day. Yeah, it's gonna be a bad day the next day if you ain't did nothing.
If that was accurate, if that was really true, then some of my kids wouldn't be here.
Well, I calculated mine, right? And I have 3 children, and I believe that I was only laying there for 2 minutes and 46 seconds, and that's for all 3 together.
He set a record. He already set a record.
No, not he. That's 2 men, 3 children, 3 times.
I think that's the only detriment about. I think that's the only detriment about being a woman and being pregnant, that we don't kind of.
We gotta suffer for 9 months, and all they gotta do is hunch for a minute
or 2.
Yeah.
Hey, you might get lucky and get 2 minutes.
4.
I mean, I guess we can't have it all.
You got to really think about it, because I feel like the married single mother thing is like horrible. There's engaged single mothers.
It is.
And it's like, I'm not even being shady because I was there.
No, it's the truth. I might as well be.
I was there.
That's why we're not together no more.
And it's like we have all this pressure as women because nobody goes to like the man or the father and be like, so why didn't you marry that girl? Or why aren't you married? Nobody goes to him. He's like, all right.
Exactly.
But for the women, we have pressure as women. Even when we fill out applications or we walk into certain rooms, if we're past a certain age, they're like, are you married? Where's your husband? Now, they don't even ask if we're married. Where's your husband?
Yep.
Like, we have to be defined by somebody who really essentially doesn't do shit.
True.
But no man walks in a room and they're like, where's your wife?
Nope.
They don't fucking make assumptions.
No matter
not at all.
But not all husbands. Hold on. But you said husbands. That's so broad. I mean, what about, the general statement at least? General, not all. I don't think all are like that.
Yeah, you mean that broad statement? That part. Yeah, like, okay, for example, have y'all ever went out, like, got dressed up and just go out by yourself, no friends, no man, no nothing, and you just go and do you, and the first thing somebody asks you, and especially if you're looking nice, I'm saying nice dress, figure, hair done, whatever the case is.
Are you waiting for someone?
Who, me?
Are you waiting for someone? No, that's what they ask. So I used to go on after I got
divorced.
Yes. I used to go on dates by myself.
Do you got a man?
So I used to get dressed up and like take
myself. Who you here with?
Yeah, so I used to get dressed up and go take myself to like eat, right? I would go to lunch or I would take myself to dinner, or I would take myself out, right? Because I wanted to date myself, because I was in a phase to where I was like, do I even like me? Like, let me see. Like, I wanted to date myself and really get to know myself and my identity outside of my husband, right? So I went on dating with myself. And I would get dressed up. I would put in all the effort that I would put in if I was going to see a man, but for myself. Because why are we putting more effort into our appearance for other people than for us to feel good
when your
and
drawers
to look
are
at ourselves?
When you got holy drawers on, your socks got holes in them.
Because
so then, so it's like, so I used to date myself. Now, I loved going out by myself, but the only thing that triggered me was every place I walked into, they were like, are you waiting for someone? Or are you married?
Yeah.
And it's like,
do I need to be?
Or you'll get the, oh, you're by yourself? So they assume you got stood up,
they
or
start
assume
feeling bad.
that something's wrong with you, instead of, because I can afford to take myself out, bitch, and foot the bill. I want to go and chill, mind your business.
Hold on. Hold on. How about
hard.
this though? It is. I'm sure it's extremely hard, but I think in some ways, I don't know. You're right. Men probably don't have it as hard because a lot of time, but we would, if I would think about, if I were to think about it, we would, if, as an example, we were to go somewhere to a restaurant, as an example, if we're dating ourselves as well, right? And we go to a restaurant as an example, and we're sitting down at the table, not at the bar. We're sitting down at the table with just a book in your hand, right? Then and no one ever comes to the table. When they welcome you in, it's how many, sir? Oh, one? Oh, okay. And they put you, you sure you don't want to sit at the bar?
You feel pressure?
Hold on. The pressure is that someone had to go above their normal routine of questioning and say to you, do you want to do X, Y, and Z? Because the norm is that when you go somewhere, you have to go with two. There is no rule for that. Going to the movies by yourself, listen, I remember I dated myself.
I do that.
Okay, hold on. Going to the movies by yourself is so interesting because when we used to go to movies, right? Because, you always can find a great seat. You don't never have to worry about two, bro. If you can find a seat anywhere, bro, I can catch a spot and be good. I can sit in the middle because it's like 13 and it's a 14th seat and it's right there in the middle, and I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna get that one right over there. You know what I'm saying? I can be direct square, like I'm good. I mean, so there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, two together is like
none of that
is a stronger.
Sit where I want to sit. The fuck?
What you think about that? What do you think about that?
I'm with that. I go to the movies by myself.
I don't know. I'm a social butterfly, so I'm always with somebody when I go somewhere. But I still experience the same thing. Like, my homegirl can go to the bathroom at some point in time, or she's gonna go get a drink or do something. So I've had moments where I've been by myself at places, but they do assume that I'm waiting on somebody, or they just automatically think, oh well, she ain't with nobody. Let me try my shot.
Yeah, that
part. You're by yourself, or and it's like I've been in the
and if nobody cute, and it don't be nobody cute when they approach, like,
But you know what? When I would go out to the club a lot, and I would, guys will buy you a drink or whatever, right? So usually when a guy buys a drink, I'm just like, oh, because they want to hang around, they want to linger, their breath is hot, and I have had other encounters where, stop, hey, I go like this. I do this.
Your breath stink like, oh gosh.
I just do this because I don't have time to talk. I just want you to leave.
No. We can't stand stink breath, man. No.
But what I'm trying to say is, while y'all are dealing with bad breath, what I'm trying to say is I've had other instances where I would have somebody buy me a drink and that's it. They're just like, you know what? I think you're beautiful, or I'm just buying you and your girls a drink, and it's not no Dom or stuff. Like ain't nobody making nothing and bringing it to me. You know what I'm saying? But somebody will just honestly be polite and buy a drink. Now, that's a lot more rare than somebody who want to stick around and think you owe them some damn time. So a lot of times if somebody offers a drink, I'm like, no, I'm good, because I look at you and I'm like, I know what you're trying to do. You know, and it's okay that's your pickup line, but I'm just not into it.
Okay.
I don't need the and the yeah, no. So, but juggling entrepreneurship as a parent.
Let's bring it back.
Right.
Well, no, that's why we did this, because we want to get off subject and talk about whatever.
Right.
But you know what? There is a distinction between what moms deal with and what dads. And I'm gonna give a perfect example. A friend of mine that's in law enforcement. I'm not in law enforcement, but she still is. And her old partner, his wife, had a freak accident and passed away abruptly. Okay. He's been in law enforcement going on 30, a little over 30. I don't know him, but because they're in a different city. But anyway, and I had told her when my husband had passed that on the strength of him, everybody knew my husband, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm kind of the anti-social butterfly. I gotta be cool with you to be, but if I don't, it's like, fuck that. So that being said, everybody mad support and everything. Yeah, mad support and everything when he passed, right? But that was short, and she's like, I know
Oh, M. Dominguez, we know that there are good men. I have a good man. I'm just a shit talker.
Because I said that people don't feel sorry for widows. They only feel sorry for widowers. Why? Because, getting back to what I was saying, I'm getting off topic. Please, raise $60,000 for this man to help her expenses with babysit for his 2 girls. Or more 2 to 3 be able to get remarried faster than a woman that her husband, because society.
You're cutting out, Gina.
More.
You're cutting out a lot
sympathy now. for a man that has to single-handedly raise his kids as opposed to a woman. Because in their eyes, that's you focus on your kids. But when nobody says that to them, they're like, oh, I feel so bad that he's raising the kids by himself and they need a mother figure in their life, yada, yada, and he alone, and da-da-da-da-da, and everybody's playing Cupid and everything for that widower. It's going on 7 years. I've been a widow. I don't see nobody playing matchmaker for me. I don't want to be nobody damn cat lady, right? But if I was a dude, I would have been married already. Because society would say that's not like when Adam was crying to God about, it's not good for man to be alone. Okay, but I'm a woman. I don't want to be fucking alone. But nobody doesn't have sympathy for
Regina, you breaking up.
Like, oh no, you need to pour into and concentrate on your child or your children. They don't tell that to me.
Juggling entrepreneurship and parenthood in Dominique's house.
Right?
She's juggling right now, you guys, but she's not struggling.
Yeah, man.
She's just juggling.
Juggling.
Right, Dominique?
Did she hear you?
Do y'all want to close out for now, or what do y'all want to do? I don't know where Philip went. He
Oh,
left.
damn. Was it something I said?
No. It has nothing to do with
No.
what you said.
It's almost.
I mean,
We're talking about with
do you want me
Philip.
to address it? Do you want me to address it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, if you want to or not, it don't matter. I said what I said.
Right. No. I do. No, it's not to negate anything that you said. It wasn't. I was just wondering because that statement was a very strong statement, but it was kind of breaking up. I think it might have been bad reception on my end. I'm not sure. And so, the only thing that I can say is that society on a whole is, sorry to say, they're messed up. Like the way how they look at stuff, the way how they process. If it's not a collective thought, a lot of times they're gonna go with whatever the collective typically is. So, I'm sure that that's the case. I mean, he who feels it knows it, right? So if you're the one that's going through it, another person, unless they have gone through the same type of trials, will never understand the depth of what it possibly could be that you're going through physically, mentally, socially, morally. You get what I'm saying? Every alley that you can think of. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, again, I top my head off. You understand what I'm saying? Because whoever it is, no matter what range like I said when I started, it was like no matter what range we look at, for a single mother, whatever that range is, whether you came out with, bankroll parents or you came out with parents who didn't have nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Right. I guess, the upward striving is so important. And it's like, that's why I said I top my hat off to every single one of you three women on this stage, because all three of you went through something different. And to gain knowledge from that experience is amazing. So I said I top my hat off to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying good job, and I salute y'all on the real, because there's not too many mothers out there that's going to put the time in. Let me speak on it. That's going to put the time in to take care of their love of their young ones. And the thought process a lot of times is that they can't do it, but time and time again it proves that they can. And so even though they can, it's an amazing thing. When you have two that's doing the same exact thing, man, that's just
so you're gonna start finding single notary women, men for their single woman households?
I'm not. Wow, I didn't say nothing. Wow, we're going a whole lot of lengths. But that might be a service. I don't know. That might be my niche. I mean, hey, a call to action, baby.
If one niche don't work, get another one.
We got another one.
No, that's a slip.
If that niche don't work, get two niches.
Another one. Yeah, if you don't want to have your commission,
call to action, baby.
Revoked.
If you don't know what that is, you got to check out that HNA. You know what I'm saying? You just got to check them out. You got to do that call. You feel me? I'm just calling. Hello.
Yes, the HNA. Of course. They know.
They know what they're talking about.
That's it.
Y'all are gonna be nice.
But
I don't know if you know something, but we can hear you.
This is
Huh?
I don't know if you know we can hear you, because sometimes you forget.
This is Phil Reed with RG Notorious Solutions. Signing off.
Okay, so go get Philip. Bye.
Hey.
All righty. Oh, Gina's messing up again. Okay.
Yes, I gotta go take care of my. But this is my cookie. Like, I had to ask for this cookie on the internet. Now they know I like cookies. Here.
Uh-oh.
That's all I got.
Well, you know whatever mom like, they like. Come on now.
Times 10, okay? Don't bring a new snack in the house.
Have nothing.
Now my cookies.
I bought some yogurt. I ain't bought yogurt in years. My yogurt is gone. Do you hear me?
That's why you gotta have their snack. Thank you. You gotta have their snack and your snack, and you gotta put the snack up where nobody can get to.
But they want to try mommy's new snack. You see? Well, what is that, Mama? I ain't never seen that before.
Listen.
I brought yogurt. My husband brought some strawberry roll stuff. Do you know them packages were opened and destroyed day of? Wow. I'm like, dang, who ate all the stuff?
Never, always.
Look, I know you like yogurt. When did you know you like yogurt?
Gotta set your boundaries.
Oh, no.
Get them oatmeal cream pies you've been asking for, them fruit roll-ups over there.
That part, right.
I bought you the multi-pack, bruh. Yeah, you got 8 tip selections and you over here in my stuff? Come on, man. Let me make you my little dollar store snack. I bought some peanut butter crackers one time, Gina. Peanut butter crackers, Ritz, and they killed my crackers. I'm like, y'all got all this colorful, beautiful stuff. It's fruit. You got the pantry, and you just got to kill my crackers, bro.
Right. They can't let mommy
I just want a little protein.
Man.
Not a damn thing. Folds on swing.
I need a little protein to deal with y'all. Can I have some protein?
I got to be strong.
Okay. Deal with all y'all.
No, because he's singing to kids, and I'm all like listening because he's singing.
Did you want to do your outro, Dominique?
Okay, it is Dominique with Signed by Dominique, co-owner of Houston Notary Academy. I got what you want. If you need it, come get it. If not, I'll holla. We're gonna be here every 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Mondays, and we are on Clubhouse on Fridays at 8 a.m. Be there or be square, because if you're not, then you're not around.
That part. Well, this is Regina from Nocturnal Notary. That's new episode come out this Friday, 11:59 p.m. When you're not checking for that, if you need services in Charlotte, North Carolina, look up Notary Zone. That's me. I got you.
Hey.
Convenience, professionalism, and security is the stamp of our business. Deuces.
And she be carrying. What? You gonna be safe. She said safety. There you have it. Now I don't carry, so good luck. But
I got you.
I'm Lovelee Notary, also known as now on YouTube Lovelee Hustle. So y'all check me out. I'm gonna help y'all get these jobs, secure these bags. I am also the super proud co-creator of the Houston Notary Academy with my amazing business partner Dominique, and we are creating courses, products, and digital products for you to utilize to excel your notary business. So make sure you go to HoustonNotaryAcademy.com right now and check us out. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, follow us on TikTok. We everywhere, okay? So make sure you find us and follow us because we got a lot for you.